Manchester City regained top spot. Spurs eye up a Christian Eriksen replacement. Football Manager has come to life in France. And is El Clasico really the same without Messi and Ronaldo? That and more coming up in the next few minutes as I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the One Footballers, and this is the Daily News. Oh, and very quickly before we start, if you did not see yesterday's Daily, well, we've got a competition for you. In tomorrow's Q&A, we will be announcing the winner of the competition to win a signed Liverpool shirt from Sadio Mane. To win this, all you have to do is let me know in the comment section down below any of your transfer questions to go in tomorrow's Q&A. So alongside answering those with Paddy, we'll be giving away the t-shirt. The competition closes at midnight tonight, which is Thursday, so make sure you get your questions in before then. But back to the Daily News, and up first, Manchester City have regained top spot from Liverpool. Just a few weeks ago, they were 9 points behind Jurgen Klopp's men. However, slip-ups in the last few weeks have meant that City now sit atop of the tree, however, only on goal difference and with one more game played over Jurgen Klopp's men. Does this mean that City are going to go on to win the title? Well, from here, I kind of think so. It seemed that last night, every single person on social media was completely against Liverpool, unless, of course, you're a Liverpool fan. Even some of the Everton fans were hoping that their team would lose, just so they didn't see their biggest rivals and the red half of Merseyside lift the trophy come the end of the season. Now, I'm all for some social media banter, but this seemed pretty harsh. There were so many people saying that even if Everton were going to score in the last minute, that some of their fans would even run on the pitch to stop them scoring, just so Manchester City would win. As for Pep Guardiola's men, well, to be honest, they didn't really pay any attention to that, got on with the job, and it was a pretty routine 2-0 victory. Klopp in a press conference last week was clearly annoyed that Kyle Walker had tweeted something against his team and then taken it down, and since then they've gone on to drop 4 points against teams that you really should be expecting them to beat. Again, not really calling out Leicester or West Ham here, but in Liverpool's recent form, they would have absolutely smashed them. So it looks like it really is getting to them, and even defender Andy Robertson is saying don't panic when clearly he and the rest of the team are panicking. But what do you guys think will happen? Of course, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. Who is going to go on to win the Premier League title? Elsewhere though, in a little bit of transfer news, even though the transfer window is shut, and should Christian Eriksen move to Real Madrid in the summer for a reported £100 million, Tottenham are already eyeing up a replacement in the shape of James Maddison. The Leicester City player signed for them from Norwich for £26 million in the summer and has had a fantastic first season in the top flight, so much so that Daniel Levy is interested in signing the midfielder. This is probably because he won't cost £100 million, so if they sell Eriksen, bring in Maddison, Daniel Levy will make a nice little profit, something which has been seen as a must during his reign at Tottenham. Now, of course, they are spending around £1 billion on a new stadium and every little bit helps, but after 2 transfer windows without signing anybody, it probably is about time that Spurs dip into the transfer market. And next up is a rather interesting story from the 6th division of French football, where Football Manager has come to life. The team Avant-Garde Canet, I'll probably pronounce that completely wrong, and their manager Julien Le Pen have around 2,000 virtual managers sitting in the stands and watching online. Basically, this is because the club have worked with an app to provide them all with the opportunity to not only name the starting lineup, but decide the tactics, the in-game changes, and all of the set piece and substitutions. This is pretty ridiculous. Now, I know so many of us have all dreamed about that. What would happen if you're sat in the stands watching a football game and you could control what happened instead of being the one with all the pressure like the manager? Well, it's actually happening. However, the French Football Federation aren't too pleased about it. They've said that in December they may be shutting it down come the end of the season, but for now, I think it's pretty interesting. Basically, what happens is whether you're sat on the stand or watching the game from the app, you can, as I said before, make the decisions by using coins. The more that you get into the app and the more times you vote, the more your vote is worth. When all of that data is collected, it then gets sent to the manager and he then makes the decision based on what has been voted. Now, because it's quite a small team and everyone has the best interests at heart, they seem to be getting on just fine. The manager is taking the information, and even when he makes a decision, he puts it back into the app and then all the fans can vote. This probably works on a smaller level, however, I'm not so sure it'll work on a bigger level. Can you imagine with something big? I don't know. Imagine the likes of Mesut Ozil starting or whether he doesn't start at Arsenal. I'm sure the fans would be divided. Imagine if there was a decision on Wenger in or Wenger out. The app would blow up and it'd probably be full of fans that don't even support Arsenal. That's pretty much what Twitter is. Everyone having a bash at teams they don't support. Will this be a good thing moving forward though? No, I don't think so at all. The football manager is the manager of a football club because he's got the experience and the qualifications in most cases, so the fans, you should probably just let him get on with it and support the team. And lastly but not least, we come to last night's El Clasico, where the score was 1-1, and I'm asking the question, is it better or worse without Messi and Ronaldo? The obvious answer is definitely worse. Now, it's not completely without Messi because he was injured. However, he did play the last 25 minutes. But I think without that rivalry, the game just does not live up to the hype. Don't get me wrong, they're still probably two of the best teams in club football at the moment, but the game doesn't have the same attraction and the same sort of intensity. Especially because it was in the cup last night, there were quite a few players who weren't necessarily playing who would have started. For example, without Messi on the pitch, Malcolm got his chance, and even though he did score, he didn't necessarily have the best of games. Youngster Vinicius Jr. looks like a fantastic prospect for Real Madrid, but again, is nowhere near close to filling the boots of Cristiano Ronaldo. As what will happen in the future? Well, I'm sure both clubs will usher in a new generation and there will be some new rivalries. However, I really do think the Ronaldo against Messi thing was so unbelievably special. We'll never see anything like it, and we've probably got to get used to the fact that it's going to be one team against another, not one special player against another special player. But of course, let me know what you guys think on El Clasico. All of your thoughts, and especially the fact that Gareth Bale came on, the last probably big name for Real Madrid, and he completely fluffed his chance to win it. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Let me know all of your thoughts on today's daily news as well. Is Maddison a good replacement? Can City go on to win it? And would you really love to play Football Manager while sitting in the stands? Whilst you're down there, you can also smash the like button, and do not forget to leave your question for a chance to win the signed Sadio Mane Liverpool shirt. All that information leave down below, and you can also click here to check out all of the other videos that we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, I will see you guys later.